Let's talk about those who this year will be like King Kong banging on their chest. I'm Chris Wolvie with the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. Since 1993, when Andre the Giant was the first inductee 2 months after his death, the WWE Hall of Fame has put 183 wrestlers and celebrities into its hallowed virtual hall. I would like to see an actual building like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I mean, it would bring a lot of tourism to Stamford, Connecticut, I'm sure, but there you go. Now, I'm almost positive that they'll add a celeb or someone this week to cap the list, but to be honest, I wish they would close down that celebrity wing. Said this before. Since one of them became president, I'm worried one of the others will try, Anyway, I'm only interested in those who actually earned their way into the Hall of Fame. So, let's talk inductees for this year, shall we? Let's take them in order of announcement, starting with the Generation X. Shawn Michaels is already in from 2011, but now he'll be joining the guy he retired, Ric Flair, as a two-time inductee, along with two others. We'll get to those. Triple H, belongs in. The New Age Outlaws are six-time WWE Tag Team Champions of the World! And so they really deserve it. X-Pac, well, he was the last guy in, but his times as light heavyweight champion, I guess that warrants his inclusion. And put them all together, and you have the biggest part of the Attitude Era outside of the Austin McMahon feud. They were, I'm sure, directly responsible for the decimation of WCW and ECW, and they should be rewarded. Now, as for Joan Laurer, a.k.a. China, I'm a little torn here. I mean, on the one side, China was an unstoppable force in the WWE Women's Division, as Nia Jax claims to be now. She was the first woman to compete in a Royal Rumble and in a King of the Ring tournament. She was also the first woman to hold a men's title, capturing the Intercontinental Championship twice. She was so dominant that it took her winning the Women's Championship to kill the buzz and make her leave. On the other side, there was the whole pornography deal. Not exactly a role model in that respect, but then again, the women of the WWE have annually shown up in Playboy at around that time, so that's just the next natural step, right? Okay, maybe not, but the point is she going in because of her accomplishments inside the ring, and are they going to ignore the things she did outside it? Discuss among yourselves. Moving on. The Honky Tonk Man should have been inducted a long time ago. He was a big part of the late 80s boom of professional wrestling that saw the WWE get out of the Northeast and start conquering the world. The most important stat is that he held the Intercontinental Championship for a longer single reign than any other superstar, past or present. And to think he wouldn't have even had the chance if Ricky Steamboat didn't want time off after beating Randy Savage in the best WrestleMania match ever. Honky held it for 545 days straight, and while he never got another title in the WWE, in the days when the long-reigning champions were starting to become an endangered species, that's pretty damn respectable. Plus, despite what some may think, he was a pretty good singer in his theme songs. Now, the whole rhythm and blues deal with Greg Valentine was pretty much the end of him in the WWE, but he did a lot in the little time he was there, so put that cool, cocky, bad guy in the hall. Tori Wilson, one of the biggest female names to enter during the WWE versus ECW-WCW alliance. This woman was the powerhouse needed in the division since China split the scene. Yeah, sure, she never won a title in her career, either in WCW or WWE, but, I mean, she was proof that women wrestlers were not just pretty faces at the turn of the millennium. And yeah, she did pose for Playboy, but hey, nothing more graphic than that as far as we know. If it weren't for women like Tori Wilson, we would probably still have bra and panty matches in the WWE, so bully for her. Harlem Heat. Yeah, you just knew there'd be an old WCW team brought in, right? And what a team at that. I mean, Booker's second induction comes with his brother Stevie Ray, and they were 10-time, etc. WCW Tag Team Champions. Sure, they had their differences away from the ring. Stevie hadn't talked to Booker in years before Booker's 2013 induction. But the accomplishments in this case speak for themselves. And now that they seem to have made up, putting them in the tag team wing is a no-brainer. Finally, the one I've been waiting a long time for, the Hart Foundation. In the time where tag teams were plentiful and very competitive, Bret Hart, yet another two-time inductee, and the recently departed Jim Neidhart were an awesome duo. The combo of the Hitman's tactical prowess and the Anvil slobberknocker style made them the perfect tandem. And there's no denying that the Heart Attack was one of the most devastating finishing moves in tag team history. I'm pretty sure Natalya will take it on behalf of her father, and I think she'll be crying most of the time. The WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony will be the night before WrestleMania on the WWE Network, live from Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Be sure to congratulate those who earned this great honor on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and pray that no celebrity makes it in this year. Next week, WrestleMania predictions. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. See ya.